you weren't in safety patrol in elementary school, what were you doing with your life? Not a damn thing. And don't lie. People like you who weren't in safety patrol are the reason niggas like me who are law-abiding citizens had to be in safety patrol. Because honestly, without the sacrifice that me and my fellow officers made, there would be no freedom today. There would be no democracy today. There would be no... I'm playing. It was never that deep. Except for the times where it was. That's right, my nigga, I was in the trenches when I was in safety patrol. And I hope and pray I'll never have to be in those trenches again. And y'all probably think I'm exaggerating. Which I am, but like only a little bit. But enough small talk. Let me tell y'all about the time I had to go undercover as a safety patrol agent. This story is going to start off at school. And on this day at school, I was receiving a promotion along with some of my peers from regular agent to lieutenant, which in my eyes meant I had full jurisdiction over the school and the district by extension and the neighboring district by extended extension. But I was an officer of the law and I was not about to let it go to my head. However, one of my aforementioned peers was going to let it go to their head. For the sake of the story, we're going to call him Timmy. When I tell you, the second Timmy got his promotion, you could see all the corrupt and negative energy seeping into his body. One of safety patrol's main jobs was to basically be hall monitors, and Timmy was a well-known op. Like, this nigga would write a referral for you even thinking about going to the bathroom without a hall pass, and everybody hated him for it. So just imagine the fear that set in when everyone realized that this guy now had the power to do the exact same thing but with a new title. Because when you're like a regular officer, your word is not law. Niggas could still just get away with whatever they wanted. But as a lieutenant, ain't nobody, and I mean nobody, not even the teachers, no one's checking you. Which means you can make up literally any lie you'd want to, and the teachers would just believe you. And Timmy was ready and willing to take full advantage of that. And he did exactly what you would think he did. This nigga Timmy started making up the most random shit about the most random students. He would go around telling teachers that kids were planning on having food fights and water balloon fights at the most random times. And our teachers must have been the dumbest teachers in the entire country to have fallen for this time after time. Sometimes it wouldn't even make sense. One time he told a teacher that there were kids playing with a Ouija board and he started seeing dead bodies in the hallways. I swear to y'all, I don't know what happened to those kids. They could have been suspended or expelled. I never saw them after that day. And I have a gut feeling that Timmy was involved. But that's not the point here. The point here is when Timmy tried to op on me. And y'all know me, I would never go for that. So I had to get the drop on Timmy before Timmy got the drop on me. And I come from a long line of safety patrol officers, and I could not let Timmy spit on my family name like that. And basically, Timmy wanted me out of the force, and his plan was to plant stolen goods in my backpack. And you're probably thinking like gold bars and diamonds and watches. Nigga, are you dumb? We're in elementary school. No, it was a few pencils and a book. But trust when I say that was enough to get me booked for life. And I had just become a lieutenant. I had become a symbol of peace and safety for my school. And I could not let Timmy muddy the good name of the safety patrol. And you're probably wondering, why did he want me off the force so bad? I pantsed him. That's really all it is. It wasn't during school though. And I don't think he was mad that I pantsed him. I think it was more because I pantsed him out of his pants and his underwear. And yes, in front of the hose. But that does not justify Timmy wanting to get rid of me. So one day during recess, while everyone was outside being safe, I saw Timmy slip back inside the building with a teacher. And if Timmy was a regular kid, he would have been in there with that teacher, spinning so much game. But no, instead, he was in there to commit a crime. So I see them walk in, and I walk to the nearest teacher, and I'm like, yo, bro, I gotta pee. Take me inside. Just like that, because I'm him, obviously. Because I was a lieutenant, after all. Failure to comply would be like 5 to 10 years. And I don't think a teacher would be ready to waste an additional 5 to 10 years of their life over a bathroom break. So boom, we get inside. And Timmy is nowhere to be seen. But I wasn't concerned, because I knew as long as I had my backpack, it doesn't matter what he puts in there, I'm gonna have it on me. So I asked my teacher for permission to get my bag. Because yes, I was a lieutenant, but I'm still a student, so I had to ask to do dumb shit like that. And this teacher looked me dead in my optics spams and told me no. And that's when I knew I had to go off the grid. So I played it cool. I went to the bathroom, but I stayed in there for a very long time. So long, in fact, that by the time I was done, recess was over and I was able to slip back out into the crowd. And admittedly, that was unnecessary. Everything that takes place in the story from this point forward could have been accomplished without having done that. So the whole part about me being undercover, ignore that. But yeah, so I walked back into the crowd and I walked towards my book bag, and to my shock, when I got to my book bag, it was missing. It was no longer where I left it. I guess when I asked to take it, I was being a little bit suspicious, and my teacher took my book bag to the front of the classroom, which is exactly what Timmy wanted. And they're probably thinking, no way he planned that whole thing out. Like, no, I'm so serious. This nigga grew up to be Albert Einstein or something, because whoa, we were in elementary school and he was making multi-level schemes. But my bag has been placed in the front of the classroom and I can't get it until after school. And at this moment, it seemed as though all hope was lost. Timmy had won and I had lost, and I didn't know what to do. My only option was to sit there and watch this man's plans unfold, and that's what I did. I literally sat there and watched this kid make several attempts at putting stuff in my book bag, and he didn't succeed, not once. But I still sat and watched in horror at the thought of me potentially reverting back to becoming a civilian, until the final bell rang and Timmy's plans had officially been thwarted. I walked over to my bag with a smile on my face and a spring in my step. My nigga, I was jubilated. And that same day after school, I pantsed the nigga again. I did not learn no lesson. And that's just how it ends. I won, Timmy lost. That's really all there is to it. I guess moral of the story is don't grab people's underwear when you pants them, because then you're gonna have to do it again. If you guys like today's video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Today's like goal is gonna be 2, because I said so. So if you're one of those first 2 likes, then congratulations. Here's a Gatorade bottle. Don't spend it all in one place. With that being said, make sure you guys go outside, drink plenty of water, and have a nice day.